All right, so I really wanted to start a video for a while now, but I just haven't been able to get around to it. And it's not because of time constraints or anything, but it's really because I've been procrastinating. So after my workout that I just got done, we're doing this thing. Originally, I wanted to start a video on another topic, a different topic that I wanted to sit down and think about and plan it out. But I realized that while it's in good faith that I'm doing it, it's not really what I wanted to do, and I don't feel that's the direction that I want to go in right now. It was a little too deep, and I want to start with something simple. So now I have to remember the topic. I remember the topic. All right. So I'll start off with this. Back in high school, I think it's best to start in middle school, but as you can see, I play basketball. And seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th grade, I would try out for the basketball team, and each and every time for 4 years straight, I got cut. Um, it was really bad. It was really bad. Even though I started to get better in skill toward my freshman and sophomore year of high school, things happened and the cards weren't in my favor. So I got cut. But I never stopped working out. I never stopped playing basketball because I really did love the sport. Junior year comes around. I eventually make the team. I, for years, I actually put in so much pain. And for anybody out there that feels like they've put in work for a very long time and have nothing to show for it, don't grow weary. But I'm going to get around to that. Junior year, I made JV, ended up getting varsity halfway through, but I never really played. Senior year, I played varsity. I started for 3 games, and then the freshman took my spot. Crazy. But I found my way back into the lineup. And then I went to go play prep. And when I played prep and when I played college, I started playing prep during COVID, which was amazing. COVID, while it was bad, and rest in peace to everybody that died from COVID. That's so random. But it was such a good opportunity for me because it felt like the world stopped. And while the world stopped, I felt like I could just keep going, keep going, keep going. And I learned a lot during prep, but it was a tough time. I might get into it another at a later time, but when I got to college, it was a whole different ball game. Realizing that there's a business side to basketball, and not only realizing it, but actually experiencing it. Wow, it was very eye-opening. And this is like a TLDR. This is a very condensed version of my career and all that, but I just kept working throughout each and every year. I just kept working, even when I got injured and my mental took a toll. Man, I just kept working, kept working, kept working. Had to work a little smarter. Even though I was working hard, I wasn't working smart. And eventually transferred and found a career, and I played 3 years straight, and I actually played, and it was nice. It was great. And even after my college basketball career has ended, nothing really changed. I'm still playing. I still have a fire, a passion for the game, which is amazing. But I say all that to say this. Please don't grow weary when you're doing good and when you're sowing and when you're reaping, because in due season, you will reap the fruit, the benefits of what you've been putting in, what you've been putting in. One thing that I really realized is that whatever you put in, if you ever heard the saying, you get out what you put in, that's not exactly true. You actually get out, you actually receive more than you put out if you continue to do what you do. One more little story time. Earlier today, I was walking around in the garden in my backyard, and I noticed a certain plant that has been there for years that my mom planted so long ago. And when she planted it at first, it was so small, but in the summer, as we'd water it and take care of it, it would bloom it bloom its beautiful, I don't know what they are called, tulips. I got to find a picture of it. I took a picture, but it was so beautiful. And today I looked at it, and we haven't watered it in years, but I guess the rain took care of it, and wow, it is so big and so beautiful today. rearing its beautiful petals. It's amazing. And I looked at it, and that's how I got the thought of this video, to realize that, hey, you really need to continue to sow into what you're doing and really not to give up. There are laws, and I'm not talking about your government, I'm talking about laws in this universe, in this reality, that govern this reality, that you need to adhere to, that you need to abide by. These principles that we learn growing up. Schools don't teach you it. Obviously, we know the difference between book smart and street smart. Street smart is, you know, the culture, the reality around you, that the laws, the unseen laws and rules that govern it, and you use it to your advantage. It's the same thing with life. In this reality, there are things that you need to abide by if you want to advance. And there's different ways to do it. There's good ways and there's manipulative bad ways. And you could choose which way you want to go. But at the end of the day, you will be judged for it. So but if we are very ethical around here. So back to sowing and reaping. Understanding that when you plant a seed, and this is the easiest way to understand it, you plant a seed and you water it every day. It takes some time for that seed to start sprouting and to break through the dirt, to break through the soil, that dirty, dirty soil. It takes a lot of hard work to break through the soil. But while that's happening, there are roots, there's things you can't see that are taking place. The roots are taking hold of the soil. They are spreading downward, and the deeper the roots, the stronger it'll be, right? And the stronger your foundation is, the better it is, the better chance you have when you are sprouting up and out into this world. And think of a plant in this way. When the plant sprouts up, finally breaks soil and sprouts up, when the sun comes out, either that plant is going to survive or that plant is going to die. If that plant has no root, it's going to wither, it's going to burn away, it's going to die. And this is something for us to take from this. We need to be rooted in something that is unshakable. We need to have unshakable faith in order to continue to sow, and then to wait for the reap, to wait to reap, to benefit from what we have been putting into. Um, there's so much about this. And even past that, when you begin to reap the fruit, please do not stop taking care of it. Do not just take the fruit immediately and stop sowing. You have no idea that it's not addition, it's multiplication. And that's the amazing thing about sowing and reaping. What you get back is multiplied. You put in so much work, and what you're getting back is way more than you put in. Sheesh, whoever made these laws, man, and these rules of the universe, and people know, I mean, there is a God, but I digress. He made it in a way that, wow, you actually get more than you put in if you have the faith to actually do these things. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. Life is so incredibly nuanced. You never know what's going to happen. But if you live in fear forever, if you continue to live in fear, if you continue to be a what if person, if you continue to be a but what about this person, you're not going to succeed. And you're definitely not going to be faithful, which is even more important than being successful. Um, yeah, I mean, there's so much to it, and I won't make this too long, but just continue to sow, to sow, to sow. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling weary, you're going to have to lean on somebody else. Get around a community that is also doing similar things to you. There are three types of people that you should be connected to. You should have a mentor, you should have a mentee, and if you don't have a mentee, that's fine, but you should definitely have a mentor, a mentee, and you should have somebody that's on your level to be able to push you. You should be surrounded by people that love you, care for you, and are willing and able to make sure that you are in the right place, you are in the right space, and you are in the right mindset. So I won't make this too long. That's all I wanted to do. I hope you liked my little analogy with plants and seeds. But yeah, just to wrap up, This is my first real video. I probably dropped the overview like the same day, but this is kind of like a self-reflection. Definitely is a self-reflection type of video. That's a direction I want to go into with this channel. But I really want to be a better public speaker and speaking to an audience here, whoever sees this. Welcome. I'm John. I don't really have a name for this channel yet. It might just be my name, and that's okay. So, good to see you guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.